The subject of this session is the impact of family, past and present. Now, we're very aware that every couple will have a unique and different situation.
And for some people, the support you receive from your family is good and helpful in building a strong marriage. For others, it's more complicated and can even be damaging.
And these relationships are always a work in progress. And while Nikki and I have found great support from our wider family over the years, we've also had our fair share of tensions and difficulties. I want to tell you about a small but a very real area of tension in the early years for me with my mother-in-law. And it was to do with the clothes we dressed our children in when they were little.
My mother had very strong views about all sorts of things and always said exactly what she thought, including how she thought our children should be dressed.
Now, I definitely took a very relaxed approach, dressing them in jeans and T-shirts most of the time, whereas my mother-in-law's approach was much more traditional. I remember her once making our daughter a bright red pinafore dress and then matching corduroy shorts for our boys, which really wasn't my style. She expected them to wear these at every big family occasion, which I found really difficult. It was really kind of her to make them lots of clothes, but it did cause tension, and not only between me and my mother-in-law, but also between me and Nikki, because she tried to get Nikki to take her side. Now, it may seem like a small thing, but I really had to work hard at not letting it affect Nikki and my relationship, because I felt she was driving a wedge between us and was trying to exert control.
We learnt a lot in those early years of our marriage about working out our own way of doing things and sticking together on what we'd decided. Family background plays a big part in marriage. Every couple needs to be aware of what they're bringing into their marriage from their upbringing, as we may have had very different experiences and very different expectations as a result about all sorts of things.
One of the big differences between our families was how they each dealt with conflict. In my family, as I was growing up, everyone said exactly what they thought, generally quite loudly, and didn't worry if it was different to what anyone else in the family was thinking. And if someone was upset, everyone knew about it. Calm, rational debate didn't really feature in my family.
Whereas in my family, most of us might well not say what we thought for fear of upsetting someone else. So a lot was left unsaid, and that could lead to one of us brooding on something and the issue not being properly aired.
So when we were first married, I just continued in the mode I was used to, saying exactly what I thought the moment I thought it. And it never occurred to me that Nikki might feel hurt and not tell me what he felt. I was so used to everything being out in the open, things being thrashed out, and if people got upset, that was normal, and it would blow over sooner or later.
Meanwhile, I was having to get used to a very different level of direct and frank discussion, which at first I found quite disconcerting. Actually, both of our families' ways of resolving disagreements had their strengths and weaknesses, and we realized we had to work out our own way of bringing things out into the open at the right moment, and in a way that wasn't going to lead to me going silent like the hedgehog or Scylla charging like the rhino.